Yeah. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Lauren Masia Mbonera, your self-appointed scholarships mentor. Welcome. If you are already subscribed, thank you for coming again and again. But if you are new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? I'll appreciate if you can subscribe. Let us grow the channel together. That helps YouTube with algorithm so it can recommend the video, the channel to many people. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So in this video, okay, we are calling for journalists, but if you are from Malawi and if the passport issue is if the passport office, this is not a joking thing. I'm just laughing because we have to laugh sometimes. It's too much drama. Okay, it's a serious issue. But if you're from Malawi and the passport issue, the passport office, the passport team is not sorted yet, then sorry, may not be able to get through this scholarship because you will need a passport to travel to the US. But hopefully you should be able to by the time these things come out. But it's quite a tragedy that the whole country should be stuck into the issue that we are stuck in at the moment, where people are not being issued passport because of cyber security. Okay, now that that is out of the way, let's get right into it. Okay, so the opportunity that we're looking at is DHFJ Dag Hammarskjöld Fund for Journalists, established in 1961 as a non-profit organization by correspondents at the United Nations as a living memorial to the second Secretary General. Okay. If you are someone who anyway is already looking for opportunities, definitely you look at the website inside out. So in case there's something else that you might be interested in that might be helpful for you. And yeah, I only highlight what I find it appealing to me, you know, like as someone who just look for opportunities to share. But if this is your area and you're looking for something related, yeah, just look at the website inside out, because usually there will be other things going on as well, apart from what I highlight. Okay, so this fund for journalists accept applications from career print, television, radio, or internet journalists, mainly from the nations of Africa, Asia, Latin America, and the Caribbean and Oceania, to cover deliberations of the United Nations General Assembly. Okay? For approximately 10 to 12 weeks, beginning in September each year. Applicants should have a compelling interest in international affairs and the work of the United Nations and its member agencies. Both full-time and freelance journalists are invited to apply. So I hope you will apply. Journalists selected for the program will deepen their understanding of the work of the UN through first-hand observation of working sessions, press conferences, and interviews, thus enabling in-depth reporting on issues relevant to their audiences. They will interact with media colleagues from around the world and learn about the challenges which journalism faces in other countries. Fund board members and other UN journalists are available to guide the fellows in accessing the resources needed to prepare for their reports. As schedules permit, arrangements will be made for the fellows to visit New York, area media organizations, as well as institutions working to encourage and protect journalism profession. Over the past 6 decades, the fellowships have been awarded to hundreds of journalists. The fellowship should be regarded as an opportunity for news organizations and journalists to provide their audiences with a special assignment news coverage from UN headquarters. Okay. UNGA, the famous UNGA. The 2024 fellowship will run concurrently with the opening month of the UN General Assembly UNGA. The 79th UNGA will open on September 10th with a high-level general debates starting on the September 24th. Fellowship recipients will arrive in New York approximately 10 days prior to the UNGA in order to obtain UN press passes, acclimate to the UN Secretariat and the city, and complete other administrative tasks. So what is the criteria? 25 to 35 years of age from nations of Africa, yada, 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 okay? Applicant journalists must have a current passport. We already mentioned about Malawi here. We do not have a passport office at the moment. So pray for Malawi, guys. Okay. So that our journalists can also be represented if they already don't have a passport yet, or the passport is about to expire or something like that. Work samples no earlier than 2023 must be provided. Applicants must be employed by bona fide media organizations such as print, television, radio, or web journalists. Speaking English with proficiency. Journalists younger than 25 years or older than 35 are not eligible to apply since the program is intended for mid-career journalists. Students of journalism are not eligible. Journalists reading in European countries are not eligible to apply unless they are still reporting to audiences in Africa, Asia, Latin America, Caribbean, and Oceania. Okay, freelance journalists. Freelance journalists who satisfy all other requirements are eligible to apply in order to provide work samples, summary, yada, yada, yada. Okay, requirements, you need to complete the application form, minimum of 3 work samples published not earlier than 2023, letter of endorsement from editor or director of the news organization, a statement of not more than 500 words expressing a desire for the fellowship, how the experience will benefit the applicant's understanding of international diplomacy and issues deliberated at the UN. A copy of applicant's current passport. Oh God, that's not good enough.
Here's the top search result.
Sorry, my phone picks up my voice and it will sometimes address me to say, hello, Lorraine. I'm like, what? My phone is calling me. How does that work? Yes. Okay. Sorry, I diverted, but it's all in technology. And yes, so, okay, we are getting to deadline 5 of April. Today is 11th of March, so we still have time. If you have questions, there's an email address here, but let's look at how to apply, if there's anything we can learn from. Okay. The DHFJ DHJF, yes, DHJF application. Deadline 5 of April. Complete all the required fields. So you come here, create account first by registering, then later on you can come and just log in on the same page. So let me stop share because this was a on its own standalone type of opportunity. Okay, thanks so much for watching, but I would also recommend you watch these. And don't forget to subscribe. There's a purple button. Excuse me, especially people who are watching from their laptops and their computers or iPads, it usually shows before the video ends, but even those who are using phone, you can look out just below this video where I'll put the link to this opportunity that we were just exploring. There'll be a word subscribe somewhere. Okay, so thank you very much. I hope you can apply and you can get luck for this year. All the best. It's your self-appointed scholarships mentor, Lorraine Masia Mponera.